Welcome to VOP News Update. I'm Moses Humphrey. The Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) has kicked against the increased pump price of petrol to 617 naira a litre, saying the development remains unaccepted to Nigerians. Reacting to the development, Head Information and Public Affairs of the Congress, Comrade Benson Upa, stated that the increase poses a significant threat to the socio-economic well-being of Nigerians, their businesses, income, and livelihood. The Labour Center told the federal government to retrace its steps from the journey of possibly driving fuel towards 1,000 naira per litre. He said the Congress is yet to be convinced how development is helpful to the people or the economy, or how it renews the hope of the people. He also stated that the increment is unacceptable to the Congress because it poses a significant threat to the socio-economic well-being of the citizenry, their businesses, incomes, livelihood, and everything else. President Tinubu has directed the immediate review of the 8,000 naira conditional cash transfer aimed at providing succor to most vulnerable households. The president also directed the unveiling of the whole palliative package meant to cushion the effects of the subsidy removal. Similarly, he has directed the immediate release of fertilizers and grains to about 50 million farmers and households across the country. In a statement, the president assures Nigerians that the 500 billion naira approved by the National Assembly to cushion the pain occasioned by the end of subsidy regime will be judiciously utilized. The statement says the president is committed to prioritizing the well-being of Nigerians as promised. Now, following a series of attacks and killings in Plateau State by gunmen, which had persisted in the past months, the new acting Inspector General of Police, Olukayode Egbetokun, will be visiting the state today. The IGP will visit some internally displaced persons in the Mangu local government area, where most of the attacks and killings had been recorded. The police public relations officer in Plateau State, Alabo Alfred, confirmed the IGP's planned visit. In the past 3 months, no fewer than 300 persons had been killed in different Plateau communities in several attacks carried out by gunmen. The killings and attacks had continued, particularly in Mangu LGA, despite a 24-hour curfew imposed by the state government and relocation of the Operation Safe Haven headquarters from Jos to the affected communities as announced by its commander, Major General Abdusalami Abubakar. In other news, Toby Amuson, world champion and world record holder in the 100 meters hurdles, risks being suspended over a charge of missed drug tests. Amuson looked to defend her title at the next World's Athletic Championship in Budapest. She shared development on her Instagram handle. She disclosed that she was charged with 3 missed drug tests within a 12-month period, which could result in a 2-year suspension even if an athlete had never failed a drug test. Quite unfortunate there. Oh well, we do wish her well, and we do hope that she doesn't get banned. Moving on to other news, the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, has declared today, July 19, 2023, as the first day of Muharram 1445H. The Sultanate Council of Sokoto announced the declaration in a statement yesterday. Sultan, the head of the Nigerian National Supreme Council for Islamic Affairs, had earlier on Monday, July 17, urged Muslims to look out for the new moon of Muharram al-Muharram. Well, al-Muharram is the first month in the Islamic calendar and is considered to be a sacred month. Muslims are instructed to observe voluntary fasting on the 9th and 10th days of the month, known as Tashua and Ashura. In business, the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company (NNPCL), Mili Kyari, has blamed market forces for the increase in fuel pump price from 440 naira to 617 naira per litre. Kyari stated this while addressing the State House correspondents after a meeting with Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Asu Villa. Well, Mili Kyari said the increase is not based on a short supply of petrol. And in foreign news, Israel has carried out air attacks near Syria's capital, Damascus, wounding 2 Syrian soldiers. It was gathered that in the early hours of today, the Syrian air defenses had confronted Israeli missiles launched from the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights and shot down most of them. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a war monitor based in the United Kingdom, said the air attacks marked the 20th time Israel has struck targets in Syria this year. The attacks targeted military positions near the airport in the town of Dimas, as well as the Beirut-Damascus highway west of the capital, where elite members of the Syrian army are stationed. The observatory, which has a vast network of sources in the war-torn country, said the missiles hit warehouses of the Lebanese armed group Hezbollah, who is an ally of the Syrian government, causing a fire. Well, that's the news update on VOP TV. We'd like you to subscribe and engage with us on YouTube. It is Voice of the People TV, and on other social media channels, it is at VOP TV Live. I'm Moses Humphrey.